Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of February 3rd. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is just show up. That's it. But Capricorn, let's see what is going on for you this week. Really good work week is what I'm going to say to you here, Capricorn. So I love this. I like it a lot is what I'm going to say to you. Capricorn, you start off with the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles. This might seem bad, but as I always say, to me, the Tower is not a bad card. To me, the Tower can just represent rebuilding something. To me, the Tower is also coming up in your past position. It's kind of hard to see, obviously, but I'm doing a 9-card spread. I do 3 rows of 3 cards, basically on top of each other. And so the first position... The first vertical row is the past, the middle is the present, the last row is the future, if that makes sense. This is coming up in the past. Maybe you had some difficulties with money. Maybe you felt like you were on unstable ground with these 2 cards together. Because this is basically saying 9 of Pentacles is like wanting certain luxuries in your life, wanting things to be more free, or needing to be able to afford things, needing to be self-sufficient. The Tower is saying that maybe you were kind of like unstable as far as your finances were concerned, or maybe there have been a lot of difficulties and challenges, a lot of ups and downs. It's kind of like a weird, just like looking at how this whole thing is set up, it's almost like maybe some of you have made like some sort of improvement and then maybe you went backwards again. So I feel like that can be definitely very demoralizing. That's a word that's literally popping into my head. So I feel like some of you have kind of felt like beat up by life, but there are major improvements here, and especially right here, you have the 4 Swords, recovery, and the 4 Cups. It's like you have a lot more options than you think at this time. So I feel like you have, it's like maybe you've been feeling demoralized, maybe you've been feeling like you can't do anything right, who knows, right? I feel like this is saying that there are a lot more options than you realize with this 4 Cups. 4 Cups is weighing your options. It's saying you are manifesting options, but you need to, like, this guy's meditating, he's manifesting things, but it's also kind of like, and the 4 Swords is also a card of meditation, right? But it's also saying like you need to grab one of these cups. I would say 4 Swords is a card of meditation, but it's also a card of dreaming. Like there's this stained glass window up here. It's like this guy is kind of like meditating or dreaming about some sort of dream life, something that he wants to create. Your dream life right here. 10 of Pentacles to me is kind of like the card of having everything you want, getting, having everything that you value in life. And we're not talking about like a mansion, a private jet, and, 2 helicopters or something crazy like that. We're talking about just, things that, kind of are more personal, that you matter to you, like a family or, having a house or having a place to live, having a job that, supports you, things like that. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like manifesting those things right now, or you're manifesting options that could lead to your perfect life. Again, by the way, your last row here is amazing, Capricorn. Your last row is the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the World. Like, literally, you are working towards everything you want, just like I said. So, 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty here, Capricorn. Amazing reading. Amazing card for love as well. You don't really have a lot of love here, if I'm being honest with you. I'd say if you're looking for love, I would definitely say dating. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. You have the Queen of Wands, which says you're very attractive at this time. You also have the 10 of Cups, and you have the World. Both of those cards to me represent getting out there, dating, meeting new people. But 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. 8 of Pentacles, mastering a craft. So I feel like some of you could literally be learning a new craft, or you could be mastering some sort of craft, learning something new with this 8 of Pentacles. And 8 of Pentacles to me is material success on the horizon. So it says there's more success, more money coming in for you, like in the near future. So I love this for you, Capricorn. Next, you have the 9 of Cups here. And the King of Cups. I do feel like this could be love coming in for you. So a little bit more love showing up here. 9 of Cups is a card of wishes, getting something you wish for, getting something you want. King of Cups to me could be a water sign in general coming in for you in love. It could be any sign. This is just a general reading. But water definitely stands out to me in your reading. Also fire also stands out. And also earth. So it could be, again, the only thing you really don't have here is air. Of course, it could be an air sign for some of you. But like I said, water and earth and fire really stand out to me in your reading. But definitely could be love coming in for you. This could also just be like kind of better times. The 9 of Cups is satisfaction, being happy, and the King of Cups is like more stable emotions. So I feel like a lot of you could just be happy with this card. Next, you have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords. This is like a very, this is coming up in as your center card, the middle. And the middle card is the most important card in a 9-card spread like this. And the Queen of Wands is kind of like a card of being very attractive at this time. Like I said, Ten of Swords is like a rock bottom card, so not such a good card, right? But as I always say, to me, tens represent the end. They represent the ending to difficulties and challenges. The Queen of Wands, I feel like, is saying it's time for you to be like bold and assertive. And it's time for you to kind of like stand up for yourself in situations. It's time for you to get things that you want. So I feel like a lot of you, this is about like just taking control. I feel like this is more about you kind of like going after things that you desire. Ten of Swords just says like your past life is dead, done, over with, and it's time to start moving forward towards something new. So a lot of you could be like changing jobs with these cards. The world is an ending of cycles. So again, and you have how many tens? 2 tens showing up here. It's very similar to Taurus's reading. Taurus's reading was a little bit more challenging, but this is very positive to me, your reading. But I would also say that there's a lot of like stuff coming to an end here and kind of like moving on to something new. So Ten of Swords can just represent an ending. Next, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and I'm sorry, you do have 3 tens here. So there you go, 3 tens, just like Taurus. But I feel like that the Ten of Pentacles in the Page of Swords here coming up at the end of this middle row, and the Ten of Pentacles is like a lot of success. To me, this would represent kind of like searching for treasure. The Ten of Pentacles to me is your treasure, and as I always say, we don't find treasure just laying on the side of the road, right, Capricorn? For the most part, I'm sure somebody's going to tell me about their, great uncle from 1920 who found a box of treasure on the side of the road. Good for him. But the Page of Swords is a card of seeking. So I feel like some of you need to seek at this time. I feel like it's time for you to go on some sort of journey to find something that you desire with the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like that there's a lot of success coming in for you here with this Ten of Pentacles. And probably treasure as well, but through curiosity. Page of Swords is a card of curiosity, needing to follow your curiosity and needing to move forward towards it. So that's what I would say here with that Page of Swords. Next, you have the High Priestess. Look at that, 4 tens, all 4 tens showing up in your reading here. So that's pretty crazy. High Priestess, Ten of Wands, definitely kind of like coming to the end of a very difficult journey. I think all 3 Earth signs, had the Ten of Wands. So a lot of you Earth sign people are like coming to the end of long, difficult roads, basically, with the Ten of Wands. The High Priestess says, trust your intuition, of course, but it is also a card of needing to take action. So I feel like you need to take more action, probably to create more freedom. You have the 4 of Wands. I think Taurus also had the 4 of Wands. Like I said, for you Earth signs, it's like really, it's that Uranus and Taurus. I feel like there is the stuff in your sign, in Capricorn, Saturn, Pluto. It's like they're creating pressure, and then you have Uranus also in Taurus also creating pressure, believe it or not, because I feel like it's like kind of showing you where maybe you are being restricted, or maybe where there are things that are preventing you from moving forward, or maybe there are certain things that are preventing you from having the success that you desire, right? So it's like creating this pressure where it's like maybe it's forcing you to take action. Maybe it's forcing you to get a new job. Maybe it's forcing you to move. Maybe it's forcing you to leave a relationship or whatever. So like that Tower says at the beginning of your reading, it's like forcing these endings and the Ten of Swords. But I feel like this is just really good for you. So I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in. Next, you have the 4 Wands and the Sun, the best card in the deck, the Sun. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness, celebrations coming in for you here, Capricorn. 4 Wands is the freedom that you desire. Even the Sun is kind of like a card of being a free spirit. So I feel like a lot of you, there's a lot more freedom coming in for you. But it's like the 4 Wands to me is also a card of it's like a portal. It's like there's these 2 wands on either side. It's like you have to step through that portal here in the middle to kind of have that freedom. So I feel like some of you need to do that. For others, this could just be committing to a new life. So again, it could be like going out, getting a new job, and committing to the new job. And finally, you have the World and the Knight of Wands. Yep, absolutely. The World, again, another card of stepping through a portal here. Capricorn. The Knight of Wands to me is a card of desire. It's a card that says basically your desires will lead towards more freedom. The World just says like you need to like move towards your desires. And for a lot of you have a lot of travel stuff here, by the way, Capricorn, a lot of moving. Some of you could be moving or traveling with these cards. But the World to me is a card of like moving towards your desires. with the Knight of Wands. So this could be like starting a passion-based business. It could be you getting a job based off of a passion or a desire. You could have a desire to do something creative, and that could lead to this freedom, the Four of Wands. That could lead to you stepping through the portal. For others, this could be, again, dating. So I feel like there could be love coming in. Definitely could be a fire sign coming in for some of you. Fire stands out to me a lot more than anything else at this point in your reading. So it could be a fire sign coming in for some of you. But Capricorn, this is a really positive reading. A lot of good stuff coming up here. I would say definitely, I feel like if you are uncomfortable or if there are challenges, it's just like pressure trying to push you towards starting something new in your life. So that's that, Capricorn. But thank you, Capricorn, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to do the daily reading. So make sure to come back for that. But thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day.